Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Iron Beast. Today I'm going to be doing a reaction video. I've been meaning to get around to doing these for quite a while. I have three boys and my partner also likes all the superhero stuff, and so we watch a lot of superhero stuff, action, comedy and all sorts of things, and I've always wanted to get around to doing some reaction videos on it with various members of the family when we have time. But today I'm just going to be reacting to the Falcon and Winter Soldier episode 5. Bit of a cliffhanger last episode, in episode 4, with the new Cap killing the flag smasher in the courtyard in front of everybody with their phones on and all sorts of stuff. So keen to see what's going to happen with that. It's not a good thing at all, but I think we knew that it was going to go that way, because the real Cap would be so hard to live up to, because he was just morally this really good, decent person, and I think that's hard to find. So in any arena really, whether it's real life, workplace, you probably know that yourselves from experience. But anyway, so we've seen John Walker's character for Cap just deteriorating ever since pretty much the end of the first episode of the season. So it had to happen, and now he's just gone over the top in losing his best mate, Battlestar. So yeah, keen to see him get his butt kicked actually and get the shield taken off him. So hopefully that's going to happen, because we know it needs to happen. Interested to see whether they follow the comic book line with the other Cap, and as he takes on a sort of darker rogue path as a form of Captain America still, to the point where Steve Rogers has to come in or return and do something. I'm not sure if Steve Rogers is actually alive in the MCU in this particular storyline, but who knows. So anyway, let's get in and watch, and let's see what is in store for us.
He's gone.
Uncle Sam! Sam, the boat's gotta go. I'm doing everything I can to keep this business afloat, and every day I'm making 5 and spending 10.
That shield is a monument to a bygone era, a reminder of all the people history just left out. If anything, that shield should be destroyed.
Of course not. So you're telling me that there was a black super soldier decades ago under arrest?
So this is what that was?
No, Carly,
tricking
wait.
me until your backup arrived.
No, I think we had enough time to talk.
You want that
Why don't you
civil?
come-
And this is it, where it's getting... Why not? They're super soldiers. Single-handedly killed the mantle of Captain America. He plays that character very well. I don't know the actor, I'm not familiar, I don't get a chance to watch a whole lot of TV series, but I understand that he is a well-established actor, and he plays this alright. He's got the haze going on. Look at that mess.
Stop, Walker. He killed Lamar!
He didn't kill Lamar, John.
No, he didn't.
Don't go down that road. Believe me, it doesn't end well.
You don't want to do this.
Yeah, we do.
What do you guys think? How do you think this would go? So you've got a veteran assassin who was on the job for 90 years, and granted he was programmed and everything else. He had his training, so he remembered his training, retained all of that skill. So you've got a guy that consistently was successful for 90 years, apart from maybe against Isaiah and a couple of other people. And then you've got a guy that may have been soldiering for maybe 15, 20 years max, possibly, out there in the field, and half of that's going to be at the end of a weapon, not necessarily a CQB, unarmed combat. So you've got two guys that are hopefully equally matched strength, because we don't know what that new serum's like, but hopefully they'd be sort of matched in strength and all the other super abilities. But I've got to say, Bucky should shred this guy. In my experience in combat training and everything else, experience always is going to shred the guy that with less experience. It's just the way it is. You know, it's skill over everything else first. So, anyway. Oh, those are heavy hits. I see, Sam's so awesome. Like, if you compare this fight to when Captain America first met and fought against Bucky in the street, off the bridge and down onto the street front there, and you know, and they're having this fight, and it had knives and all sorts of things, and the combat was really sharp. This doesn't really look so sharp. This is more like sort of, I don't know, ring grade street fighting with a little bit of skill on top. This is definitely not the same caliber of fighting that we saw Bucky do when he was fighting Steve and didn't know who Steve was at the time because he was under his programming. First. Go running for the shield. Come on, dude.
Captain America.
Psycho, you're Captain Psycho. Oh, I felt that. I felt that one myself. That. Oh, tag team. Well, those thrusters have got some power. Even if they kill orders, you know, I think that's his problem. He's a whole different machine compared to the Avengers. They've got good moral compasses. Nice, Bucky. That guy's got honor.
For sure.
Wow, that's a change from the first one.
Wait, yo, you forgot the wings.
Cable.
Ah, that's a change. Remember in the first episode, he didn't even want him touching anything on the wings or backpack or anything at all. Now he's just left them with it.
John F. Walker, it is the order of this council that you are no longer to act in any capacity as a representative of the United States government.
What about the black site? What about going to lockup? You kind of built yourself, dude, when you injected yourself with that serum.
I am Captain America.
Not any.
He's like 100% off the reservation and they're just letting him walk out in your head. I love it.
I would have killed the bastard too. I mean, you would have been doing him a favor. By the way, don't worry about the shield. I know you don't have it.
Stop getting them killed then by doing illegal stuff.
We have to pay with our lives just to be citizens of this goddamn planet.
They literally programmed you to kill. James, do what needs to be done.
It's kind of, I guess that's how it has to be sometimes in that game. And
Goodbye, James.
they have honor.
We will take him to that.
I may have another favor to ask of you.
Those are my men. My brothers.
Who went to get them?
I bust out of the facility one night. And I brought them boys back.
Oh. That's what he got for his efforts?
For the next, leave me dead. My name is buried.
Stay buried.
How do we get it off the truck?
Just dropping this off. I called in a favor from the Wakandans.
Don't flirt with my sister. Because if you do, I'll have Carlos cut you up and feed you to the fish.
The dream is over for you, bud. You wrecked it.
I can give you double this time. I promise
Wow.
I won't regret saying yes. So what's it gonna be?
You up for a little tough love? You want to climb out of that hell you're in. Do the work. Good talk. You call me when you have a lead and I'll be there.
Awesome.
Nope.
We're not that good.
Definitely not.
We're professionals.
Definitely.
We're a couple of guys.
I can live with that.
Perfect.
You wouldn't want to get that angle wrong when you're catching it. It'll break your fingers. Wow. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's real cool.
Tu es nulle part, c'est pourquoi nous allons gagner.
They're not super soldiers though, they're just normal
We're
people.
gonna make sure the GRC vote never happens.
Je suis pas ici pour ta cause. I'm only here to kill the Falcon.
And the rest are normal people. Don't like her odds.
I'll take it from here.
Alright.
Look, do we really need to bother with a vote? It's sufficient. They can't.
Is that the guy from the park? Yeah, okay. So in that way, infiltration, they could definitely have a better chance than just going, it's not going to do well. But yeah, if you're in espionage, then show us the gear. Oh, come on, come on. I wonder if it's going to have Black Panther's kinetic ability. Oh, that's pretty cool. It was like, you know, it started off with a bang and it looked like it was shaping up to be a real action-packed episode, but it sort of it slowed back down in places and sort of built backstories and plot and things, and I think it's definitely setting itself up for a second season. I mean, that's pretty obvious because I mean some of the setups are quite big and quite lengthy, and so you can't imagine all of that coming to a closure in next week's episode, in the final episode for the season. So obviously they're setting up for something, you know, with more longevity, which is fantastic, because I think there's so much that they could really touch on. Like they could show a deeper place for Zemo, and they could show a little bit more about Wakanda, and all sorts of things could happen. And I guess that's all part of their phase 4. But yeah, I enjoyed the episode. It was pretty cool. It was good to see you know, the new Cap take his actual place as kind of a rogue bad Cap. It was good to see him get dethroned officially, as well as bye to Avengers. You know, and it's good that the Shield's back with Sam. Very interested to see what the suit's going to look like. So I got to tell you, it was a long week waiting for this episode to come out, so it's going to be an even longer week waiting for the final. So yeah, super pumped about it. So thanks for tuning into the channel, guys. I'm going to be making more of these as I get more time. It's something I've always wanted to do on the channel. It's only sort of earlier this year that I started putting time into the channel and putting my mod side of my craft up on there. So but definitely having a house full of boys and a partner that loves all this stuff as well, you know, it's a given to do reaction videos from time to time. So thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. I appreciate all your support. You know, if you enjoyed what you saw here, just feel free to like this video and subscribe as well. All the help you give me, I really appreciate it. And thanks very much for tuning in, guys. We'll catch you on the next one next week. Episode 6, it's going to be boom. Alright, I'm out. Peace.